assume that they can overlook till they get to the top, or till their business is stable, till they generate a lot of income, and then fine, I'll deal with it. So imagine that you are trying to do something that you know you must do for your business, like let's say write content. And as you're doing that, you are finding yourself in this energy of almost like obligation, like, oh, I have to do it. It sucks. I don't want to do it. It's hard. I wish I didn't have to do it. Why am I doing it? It's not going to, create result anyway. All those things. Those are sabotaging components for the energy with which you're writing the post that you want to show up and hopefully bring you clients, right? Or let's say you are creating an event and you're so excited, you downloaded this amazing multidimensional idea of whatever you want to bring, you made it practical for your clients, you want to put it out into the world, and it's not happening. For whatever reason, whatever you're creating, it does not quite have that right energy. It feels like, well, it's kind of okay, but kind of not, and I don't really know what's going on, and you suddenly get very lost in whatever it is that you had this great idea about. Have you ever had that? Like, put that in the comments if you had that experience. That happens where, again, that something comes in and sabotages whatever it is that you want to create. So instead of you then being able to deliver that message that you had this amazing idea about, you're now kind of in the energy of, I don't know, I'm not sure what will happen, so I'll see how that goes. Like, would this even work out or not? When that happens, that is because there's something in you that just put a dampener energy on whatever you were trying to download. Like, I'm sure you've had that at some point. You had an idea and here you are, you're bringing that idea through. You're going to create a little event, or you're going to put out a masterclass or something, right? And you're going to call in your amazing people, your soulmate clients, and they're going to hang out with you in this energy. You're going to show them how you're going to help them. They're going to sign up to work with you. You're so excited. Then you go to actually do it, like to create a title for that event or make a banner for that event, like a pretty picture, and the energy starts to fizzle out. And then before you even get to the event, you now kind of talked yourself out of it. Like, oh, but what if it doesn't work? Oh, that was a stupid idea. No, that's not going to work anyway. So if you ever had that happen, put something in the comments so I know that that has been your experience. This is when the negative benefit of the part of us that is trying to protect us comes in. So today we're talking about the one thing that can make or break your spiritual coaching business. And that thing is actually you. That is the energetics of how you handle what is going on in your mind. This is extremely important, and I really want you guys to get that, because this is what I do with my clients, and this is the thing that comes up over and over. When we are not masterful in how we handle ourselves, then whatever we want to create does not occur, because we sabotage it before it even happened. It's sort of like you decide to play the game, you're gonna put your energy into it, but then while you're putting on the uniform or whatever you need, the tools to go play the game, you kind of talk yourself out of the game and you never even made it onto the field. So part of the issue here is that we choose to give more priority to something in us that is an old story, a story that is not even relevant to what is going on now, but we make it relevant in order for us to not do the thing that we're afraid of doing. So this is actually about commitment. Are you committed to your soul work? Are you committed to making your business work? Are you committed to doing the steps that are soul aligned, that bring you forward, even if they're a little confronting, even if you have to stretch yourself outside of your comfort zone? Or are you getting yourself more committed to your past story, to the BS essentially of whatever your lower self systems are, telling you, like something from your past, perhaps something that is not even relevant anymore to your life. When that happens, we limit the potential. We limit what we can actually manifest in our life, right? Manifestation is something that is not pure magic that just happened when you hope and wish. Manifestation is actually a law. So law of attraction, like this thing I'm sure you've heard of a lot, it's a lot of times people try it and they do like all the intention setting and they rub their crystals and they set their candle and they do their vision board and then they say, well, why didn't it work? Well, it doesn't work because you didn't know about the fine print. And I always joke that I'm the fine print. This is what I teach my clients, how to actually make it work. So for the ones of you who don't know me, I'm Eugenia Oganova and I am business and marketing coach, but I focus on wealth energetics and I focus on the energy you are bringing to be masterful in your business. So I typically work with people who are in inconsistent 10K months and they want to scale their soul mission to the next level, to 6 figures, to multiple 6 figures, like they have big dreams. So if you're the type of person who know in your heart of heart, like, okay, I'm meant for bigger things. This is not a lifetime that I'm gonna sit it out on the back somewhere on a bench. This is the lifetime I'm meant to play the game and really win. This is where I'm meant to go and impact lots of people and impact them so deeply and really transform their lives. That means that you are already imprinted with the code for success. What you might be missing are business strategies, marketing strategies, like some business components for your spiritual coaching business, but you're also probably missing that internal mastery piece. That's what I mean by what can make and break your business. If you have all the business tools and let's say you're applying them diligently, like maybe you're one of those very disciplined people and you just do whatever you should do sort of for your business, and it's still not working, like you're doing a lot of posting and nobody responds. You put your post in a group and there are no likes. You're saying, hey, buy my stuff, work with me, I'm awesome, I have this amazing vision, this will really help you. Nobody buys. Nobody shows up. You put out there that, okay, this is the best vision. You don't even say buy my stuff. You just say, hey, this is something that would really help you. And people say, oh, that's nice. And then they don't sign up. You put out something about, hey, I have this amazing webinar coming up or a masterclass or I'm doing this event in my group and this would be so great. And, you get 2 emojis. And then you talk to those people and you say, great, sign up. Here is the link. And they don't even follow through. Have you had that experience when you feel like you're speaking to the dead space and there's just crickets, even though you're being the magical you and you're trying to do all the things? Put that in the comments. That is actually not so uncommon. And the reason that happens, obviously, business marketing strategy piece need to be fine-tuned because you're probably not either clearly articulating the value of your work that your potential client can understand, or you don't have the proper lead generation and business strategies to implement it. But the main part here is, are you in the right energy? Energy comes first. We tend to think like, oh, it's all the strategy stuff. Like I need to get all the strategy and get all the strategy working. And then, well, once I get to 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, fine. I got it. Like now I'm safe. Now I'm cool. I got the money. I got the clients. I fill my programs. Now I get to work on myself and my energetics. Or the other extreme, I got to work on myself and my energetics and fix myself because apparently I'm somehow not good enough or not worthy, or I have all these karmic wounds or all the ancestral baggage and everything. And only when I clean up all of that can I start applying correct business strategy. Both of them are total extremes, and this is actually the thing that kind of breaks your business. So the way that I work with my clients is that personal development goes parallel to business development. Those are not two separate things. As you do your business, you get confronted with certain things that are not fitting correctly, so then you have to deal with them. So it's actually a continuous pathway that allows you to get to the next level of your income when you bring in consistent leads, when you're actually generating amazing business, when things are working financially, while at the same time you are evolving internally. But all of that, as I said, energy is first. All of that depends on, are you in the conscious control of your mind or not? And what I mean by that is, are you in mastery of yourself? And of course, nobody's like fully masterful, because that's like perfection, and perfection does not exist. So we're not talking about that utopian idea of perfection, kind of like a standard master type of thing. No, we're talking about a human master. We're talking about, are you masterful with how you handle your emotional waves? When a wave happens, are you able to stay at the top, stay the course, keep the vision, keep your North Star for your business to keep creating momentum, or at least not losing momentum? Or do you go down with the wave every time the emotions come up? Because there's always going to be emotional waves. Entrepreneurship is actually kind of difficult. Don't believe when people tell you, oh, it's all easy, it's all just amazing, like you're one funnel away from millions of dollars of, ease and flow. Like, no, there's a lot of work involved. And as a business strategist, I'm definitely not going to tell you can just sit here and meditate and life happens. No, you have to do the work, but you also do need to sit and meditate. You also do need to sit and be. If you don't allow yourself to be and create that container, you actually end up in the places of personal darkness, and then you can't get out of them. And that's unfortunately what happens a lot of times when somebody tries hard, and then they kind of like trying it with the wrong energy. So then their business end up not moving ahead, and the person burns out. They kind of like fall into the darkness. And then it takes a really long time to heal a burnout. So it's way better and way easier to prevent the burnout by doing it correctly in the first place. And that brings us back to everything is energy, and the energy is in your mind. That's the mechanism that controls your expression energetically, so that out of that comes soul aligned action. So one of the main things that I teach my clients is that if universe, the quantum field of possibilities, has all the things, everything you want, you literally can have anything you want. And if you have a desire in your heart, that desire comes from the universe, comes from your soul, comes from God. You already have that imprint within you. That means it's possible for you. That means you are meant to make it happen. You are meant to attract it. You are meant to have that as a part of your life. But if you are internally in this self-sabotage mode, when you're not in a conscious control of your mind, where you're not in self-mastery, then all the past stories of trauma, failure, pain, discomfort come up, and they act like a dampening field to kill your dream. This is what kills momentum. That's why momentum doesn't happen for a lot of people, even if they're doing the right steps. So one thing that can make or break your business is actually conscious control of your mind. And I'm teaching a course in just a few weeks. It's called Abundance Gate. It's literally the gate for abundance. This is where I'm going to go into all the details of how to make this conscious control of your being happen, so that you're able to be expressive and creative and free. People think that freedom means not in control, when actually freedom comes from being in self-control. If you're not in control of yourself, then your lower feelings and issues will take over. And this is why a lot of people don't succeed, no matter how amazing they are. So if you want your spiritual coaching business or healing business to really go to that next level, where you are bringing consistent clients, consistent leads, when you are working with soulmate clients that feel so awesome and you want to work with those people, when it feels good, when you are in flow, there is a momentum, and you are doing the things that you need to be doing, but you're not in agony about it, you're not in obligation about it, it actually feels good. Well, the only way to get there is to be in conscious control of yourself, so that your soul can bring what it needs to, and that can come through you as the soul aligned action. In my Abundance Gate course, this is literally what we're going to look at. We are going to look at your unique abundance contract, as in how you are designed to have abundance in this lifetime. People think it's like a one thing for everybody. No, it's not. We all have different abundance personality types. This is like a different archetype within you. That's a blueprint or a parameter for how you're meant to receive abundance. It also comes with specific issues, specific problems that you might have. Something like, let's say, money comes in easily for you, but then it comes out as easily and you never retain anything. Or you work really, really hard and money just does not come in. Or money comes in, but then you lose it all. or you have to borrow a lot of things in order to make something happen and you never seem to come out of debt. Those are all issues with money, but they also connect to how you are in your business and what are you able to create in your business. So put in the comments if this is something that you had experience with in your life when you notice that your abundance flow, your money flow has this, either like a leaky bucket, it comes in and comes right out, or you have to work so hard to get it and then it seems to disappear, or you never get out of debt, or you're able to create amazing successes and maybe you had $100,000 launch or something in your business. How awesome. Good for you. And then boom, next month's like total crickets for the next 6 months or something. So if this is something you have experienced, it's because there's not enough mastery of your consciousness, of your mind. And this is exactly what I teach in my course. In Abundance Gate course, we literally look at these components. Like, who do you need to be the type of a person that then energetically broadcasts into the quantum field the frequency on which your dream resides. Your dream has a frequency. Like whatever you envision, maybe you want a business that generates millions. Maybe you want to impact millions of people. Maybe you only want to impact 20 people, but you want to fill your program with soulmate 20 people that are paying you higher end fees and that are really getting amazing results. Whatever your dream is, to make that dream happen, you have to be at the same frequency as that dream. Otherwise, you post about your dream or your vision, you post something you want, nobody responds. You create some sort of a beautiful banner or something for your event and you say, leave an emoji if you want to be part of my event, nobody leaves an emoji. So these things happen because frequency-wise, you're not matching the correct frequency on which your dream resides. And in my course, this is part of what we work on. So it's 6 weeks of incredible transformation on subconscious level. It literally changes your brain. It reprograms your body to be at the frequency of what you want to create and then how to apply specific strategies that help you get there. All of that is based on your unique abundance personality type, something that only you have, a particular blueprint that allows you to do things a certain way that are natural for you. And chances are you're not doing whatever you're doing in your business, like writing your posts or posting or showing up or trying to do your marketing. Whatever systems you're using or strategies, they are probably not in full alignment with what you actually want to create if you did it correctly with your abundance personality type. So knowing your personality type is sort of the key to being able to be in conscious control of your manifestation of whatever you want to create. This is what we're going to do in Abundance Gate course. So I invite you to sign up. It will be absolutely amazing. We start in a couple of weeks. I'm going to drop a link here and also put it in the description of the video once I'm done being live here. So hang out for a second and I'm gonna show you how you can do that. There's a whole page of information that you can get into all the details to understand, like, oh, if I just had that, then all the things I'm already doing, my business strategies, whatever, will work so much better. If I understood this thing about my abundance personality type and how to get out of my own way, I can actually not feel all this, obligation or hardship or whatever it is that you're feeling currently, and I can match the frequency of my dream and make it happen. So link is going to be in the description, and I definitely invite you to sign up so that I can show you how you can do that. It's so important to me to see women entrepreneurs, especially spiritual entrepreneurs like coaches and healers that are in that personal transformation space, to be able to generate amazing income from doing their soul work. It's totally possible. But you need to have correct business and marketing strategies, yes, but you also need to have correct energetics of how are you aligned. That's the conscious control of yourself. That's the necessary piece in order to make it happen and make all your strategies work. So hopefully I will see you in my course. I can't wait. It is such an amazing time. I only teach this course once a year, and it's always such a transformation to see people go through it. So I hope you are going to be one of those people, and that in 6 weeks, your whole life will be like, oh my God, you're going to look back and go, wow, I'm a completely different person. I'm so much more confident. I know what I'm doing. Things actually work when I, put effort in, because I now am in correct energetics and I'm in conscious control of my mind. Okay. My love to you.